All right, we're going to talk about the next 3 years of AI. And look, this isn't some far off science fiction fantasy. This is a roadmap based on what the top AI labs are saying is right around the corner. We're going to break down how this incredible acceleration is about to change our jobs, our businesses, and really what it even means to be top talent anymore. Okay, let's get into it. So, to kick things off, let's start with a really mind bending question. Seriously, what if the tools you use every single day didn't just get a little bit better each year, but they became twice as smart, twice as capable every 3 months? It sounds completely nuts, right? But that is the actual pace of the reality we're stepping into. And just to be clear, this isn't me speculating. This is coming directly from the people building this stuff at the absolute cutting edge. The pace is just so fast that something that feels revolutionary today could be totally standard or maybe even obsolete by this time next season. It's a genuine revolution and it's happening in real time. So let's break down what this acceleration actually looks like, because this isn't just a vague feeling that things are moving fast. We can actually measure it. And the numbers, well, they're pretty jaw-dropping. Check this out. We are not talking about a single doubling of capability over a whole year. Nope. We're seeing AI's power double 4 to 5 times every single year. It's an exponential curve that is honestly pretty hard to wrap your head around. You might be wondering, okay, how do you even track that kind of crazy growth? Well, one of the key ways is something called the MER metric. Just think of it like an AI's stamina score. It's a way to measure how long an AI can work all by itself before a human has to jump in and fix something. And this, right here, shows you the insane leap we've taken. Just a few years ago, an AI might have been able to handle about 10 seconds of human-level work before it got stuck. Maybe one line of code. Today, the newest models can run for over 18 hours of human-equivalent work without needing a single correction. That's not just an improvement, that is a completely different kind of tool. Okay, so this is the crucial part. When a tool becomes this powerful, this autonomous, our relationship with it has to change. You can't work the same way. This massive leap in capability is forcing us into a totally new kind of human-AI workflow. Here's the fundamental shift. We are moving away from being coders, and we're becoming conductors. It's no longer our job to sit there and handhold the AI through every single note. Now our job is to give it the sheet music, set the vision, and then trust it to conduct the entire symphony. And you can see this evolution laid out really clearly. We started out in that micromanage phase, literally guiding it line by line. Right now, a lot of us are in the delegate phase, giving it small, self-contained tasks. But we are now entering the era of directing, where you give the AI an entire project goal and just let it run. And the future? That's total autonomy, where the AI doesn't even wait for you to assign the project, it just sees the problem and starts solving it. And listen, we're not talking about simple little commands here. These are huge, complex, outcome-based goals. Things like, make this entire application faster, or proactively manage all our system upgrades. I mean, just think about that for a second. These aren't just tasks, they're entire business initiatives that an AI can now manage from beginning to end. So this massive shift in workflow, it doesn't just affect how we do our jobs. It completely changes who can do the work in the first place. This new dynamic is poised to totally reshape the economic landscape, especially for individuals and small teams. This right here is the big societal ripple effect. The folks on the inside see AI as this incredible enabling technology, particularly for entrepreneurs. It really looks like we're on the verge of a genuine renaissance for the small business, for the solo founder. And the reason why is actually really simple. AI directly attacks the two biggest walls that stop people from starting a company: not having enough money to hire a big team and not having access to all the specialists you need. AI is becoming the great equalizer. Just picture it. A single founder can now get a quick legal gut check on a new contract. They can analyze their cash flow, they can build out their actual software product, and they can run their marketing campaigns, all with AI as their co-pilot. It basically gives one person the leverage and the power of an entire founding team. That's an absolute game changer. So if AI is changing the work and it's changing the economy, it just has to be changing what it means to be a valuable employee, right? The old rules we used for finding top talent are becoming obsolete, and they're becoming obsolete fast. I mean, it's just the logical next step. If their most important role is shifting away from doing the hands-on tasks and more towards high-level direction, then of course the way we interview people, the way we evaluate talent, has to change to match that new reality. This contrast says it all. The old interview process, it often banned AI tools because it was trying to test your memorization skills. The new interview, it pretty much requires you to use AI to show how you can leverage these tools. The fundamental question is no longer, hey, can you do this specific task? It's now, do you have the vision to figure out what we should even be building in the first place? And this brings us to what is quickly becoming the single most valuable human trait in this new world, high agency. It's that inner drive to just take the initiative, to see a problem and own it without waiting for someone to tell you what to do. In a world where the AI can handle the how, the most valuable human skill is having the ambition to decide the what and the why. And we're already seeing this play out. Top tech companies are now actively hunting for and hiring former founders. And why is that? Because a founder is the ultimate proof of a high agency person. They've already demonstrated they can take a vague idea and drive it into reality, often with almost no resources. That's the skill that matters now. Okay, so let's just quickly tie this all together. First, AI's power is exploding, doubling every few months. Second, because of that, our job is shifting from being an operator to being a director. Third, this is unleashing a massive wave of entrepreneurship and a small business revolution. And finally, and maybe most importantly for you, your personal drive, your agency, is now your most valuable professional skill. Look, the ground is shifting under our feet faster than any other time in history. The fundamental rules of work, of business, of what creates value, they are all being completely rewritten as we speak. So the only real question left is, are you ready to play this new game?